Mikey, and Brilliant Waffles.
I don't drink soda.
I'm just kidding, guys. It's me, Mikey Booyah, coming to you live from this virtual landscape and escape because hold on. Because I've been escaping into this virtual world. As you can see, I got this avatar, looks just like me. I built it. My legs work. Earlier, my legs weren't working. I was paralyzed. Can you imagine coming into this whole new world and your legs don't work? Can you even imagine? Can you imagine that? Because that happened to me, okay? This shit happened to me for real. I also built this beautiful world that we're in. Who needs real life anymore? You know, we got these avatars. I don't even have lungs in here, let alone lung cancer. Can you imagine? I got nothing in here. This is all ones and zeros, baby. Hold on. Let me fix it. I'm gonna fix this. So, I just wanted to welcome you guys to the first of many, 2, possibly 3. I haven't figured out how to do that. Future segments in VR. VR is the future, and we're in the future. So why not hang out in space? You know what I mean? On couches. Boom. And I urge all of you, but there it is, all of you to join us on today's episode of the Natural Habitat Podcast. Real life reality guides, take it away. Take it away, guys. You got it. We'll see you next time. We'll see you later. We'll see you next time. Thank you for that introduction, virtual me. And I am reality me, Mikey Booyah.
And I'm
reality you, I guess. Yeah.
I'm the real deal, Holyfield, awesome Ty. Right here in the real world where people stop being polite and they start being real. The real reality.
Here, I'm going to pump this back up now that we got rid of that fuzz. I'm going to pump that up. How's that?
I think we're still
you hear
good.
Yourself a little bit more? I hear
myself great.
That's good. Now we got levels good. We got levels up. Thank you for tuning into the Natural Habitat Podcast, everyone. We appreciate you being here and being part of the family. Because today is a special day.
We're nobody without our family, our familia.
Yes.
Our familia.
Our familiars, which is you. And when you're in the family, the only way out's in a box.
Yeah.
Remember that.
That's right.
When you're in the family, the only way out's in a box. You're in the family until you die, is what I mean. Whether that is an untimely death.
I'd rather be carried by 6 than judged by 12.
That's right. What's that from? A lot of things.
From like the Mafia.
Is that a Mafia saying?
I don't know.
Is that on the list? We actually got a list.
Yeah, we have a list because basically we've been spending a lot of time in this virtual reality here on the Oculus. And we've realized that that's like a whole untapped market for organized crime. There's a lot of organized crime that can go on there. Very little as far as accountability or law enforcement or really, like aside from, these terms of service they've outlined, which are very vague, as we've seen.
They don't even give you enough time to read it.
No. So basically, we're wondering, like, if we were to, assemble not like a mafia or a gang or anything like that, but more like a family, like a family of non-relative, preferably Italian, but that's not necessarily like a hard rule, right? Like this is 2021 or 2022 now. You got to be accepting of, potentially like, I'm thinking like the consigliere could be like an Irishman.
Yeah. I mean, we're all
aside
inclusive.
from that, mostly inclusive.
We're a mostly inclusive family.
Yes, in this virtual reality. So we're looking to assemble, we're looking to grow, and we're looking to reach out and speak with some some people that are potentially willing to be subservient underlings in our
Yeah,
virtual
there's
crime
plenty.
syndicate.
Because there's a bunch of these worlds in this virtual landscape that have gone not only unchecked but unprotected. People are running amok in there.
Exactly.
We could go there. We could provide stability,
Waste
protection.
management in the management in these worlds
Waste management.
is going completely by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's rackets that are not being ran. There's marks that are not being hit.
Mm-hmm.
There's tabs that are not being collected. I'm just there's so many services that our family could provide in this virtual realm.
So we're going to get in on the ground floor. People are talking a lot about ground floors recently. They're talking about, NFTs, cryptos, this metaverse and virtual real estate and stuff. And what are all these things if they're not protected by some sort of family?
Exactly.
Which is us.
Say you've got like yourself a nice little crypto wallet or whatever in this VR world. However, the currencies, I haven't really, looked into that, but I'm sure there's some sort of currency going on in there, tokens or something like that, some sort of in VR currency. Like you're going to need someone that can protect you. And I mean, this isn't like a passive aggressive threat or anything. There's going to be a lot of threats, like real threats that are coming for you. And you're going to want to make sure that you have people that are, looking out for your best interest.
Exactly.
And I mean, nothing in this world comes for free.
No.
You know what I mean? Like free's not in the dictionary in the VR world. So, I mean, you're going to, like if you want to be direct about it, you're going to have to kick back a little taste. A little taste
free.
is what we're
You do get
for.
demos. We'll come in, we'll give you a demo. We'll let you fight one guy. We'll show you the skills and the level of protection that you can have, but then you got to pay up.
Yeah.
Otherwise you have
there's going to be, it's
two
called,
problems.
Yeah. There's going to be juice and there's going to be a VIG.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me pull up my glossary. Juice, which is the interest paid to a loan shark.
Yeah, so I guess that doesn't apply, but basically we're going to be extorting you for
a VIG is a vigorish, the house or bookie's take in gambling, or the interest paid to a loan shark for a loan.
Yeah, it's basically you guys give us a little taste now.
Vig
so
the
you don't
juice.
have, so somebody doesn't come and squeeze you for a big taste later. You know what I mean? Like it's insurance, basically. You know what I mean? That's really all it is. It's insurance. Think of us as Allstate. I'm Jake from Allstate. Hi.
Yeah. And we're what's the Allstate thing? Like, what's their slogan?
But bum ba bum bum.
Yeah, that's us.
Bum ba bum bum bum.
But
bada bing, bada boom.
Different because of copyright, but just like that. And so this is a whole untapped market, and we're going to get in on the ground floor of that.
Yeah, so
you guys should be excited that you're a part of this.
I think, since you were in this VR before me, you had the Oculus first. I think it's only fitting that we anoint you as the Don. Because obviously, that pegs me for underboss, but I feel like, seniority puts you above me.
I was in there. Probably
you're a little more experienced. You're helping me get around. I don't have all the controls down just yet. So I think you're the obvious, the obvious one to fill the role of boss / Don.
Well, with great power comes great responsibility, they say.
Yeah, now you're going to have to formally make me underboss. I can't just anoint myself that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I dangle it for the next 6 months. No, yeah, obviously can you do two things? Can you be underboss and consigliere?
I have no interest in being your consigliere.
What is a consigliere?
It's more of like your assistant. He's like an indirect. He's not like a ranking mob member.
Yeah, the underboss has power.
Yeah, you see how he's high up there because he's close to the Don, but
he has a dotted line.
He has a dotted line, which means he's more associated.
Okay. Yeah, we'll find someone for that.
And then once we've got the underboss situations sorted out, which I'm sure we will, we'll have to anoint us some capos here.
What does that stand for?
That stands for
I want to say that should be in my glossary that I got.
Yeah, it's in the glossary here.
The family member who leads a crew, short for
Capo de Capi.
Capo de Sina.
or capo regime.
Capo regime.
So we appointed some kappas, and these are kind of like your middle
generals.
management.
They're
Your
your-
middle management.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not quite ranking executives, but these are the guys that are gonna, be overseeing the day-to-day operations and instructing, these
soldiers.
essentially henchmen or soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah, which that kind of makes it sound scary because this is like supposed to be
Well,
a
this
family.
is very scary. I mean,
This
no,
is
it's a
supposed to
family,
be
but
a
it's to be
vague-
scary to everybody else.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like implied fear, not
Yeah,
actual
sure.
fear.
No one's gonna actually come in and
This
shake
sounds-
you down.
This sounds like
unless-
we're doing like an actual like a violent act with soldiers.
No.
This is crazy.
There's no violence.
They should.
There's no violence. This is just business.
What if we call them like?
Sometimes business ain't pretty, Michael.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes business ain't pretty.
What if we call them shoulders? Just cause.
Or just goons.
I like goons.
Goons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So underboss capos, goons, and then we have the associates, which
And
that sounds nice. That sounds businessy.
associates basically like anybody that does business with the mafia or is connected to them through.
These are these jabronis that are going to be paying us insurance.
These are
in this VR chat world.
These guys, associates, enjoy none of the protections or luxuries that come with being a ranking mob member, but they are still connected through. Like these are your fall guys. Ones that are or maybe they disappear. Without much grief.
Yeah.
Nobody notices or pays much mind to that. They're very expendable, I guess is what I'm getting at. These associates, they come and go. They're a dime a dozen.
Now, we should, since we're going to be getting into this world, we should definitely go over the rules of the mafia.
Yes. Yeah.
And these 10 mafia commandments.
Right.
Which I found.
Now, before you even think about being an associate in our mafia, you're going to want to have these 10 commandments memorized, more so than the real 10 commandments from the Bible, because these are going to be more important to you.
Mm-hmm. So, number 1, never let anyone know how much dough you hold.
No. Yeah, that's, you don't want people pocket watching you. Basically, you keep your finances to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's nobody's business. People might have a rough idea, especially your associates and other, you know what I mean? But like, it's not something you go and talk about.
No, that's private.
You don't brag about it. You don't go running your mouth about it. You keep your pocket to yourself.
Number 2, never let them know your next move.
No, yeah, you exactly. You don't want to let anybody know your plans. Keep that shit to yourself.
Yep.
Really, what's the strategical advantage of letting anybody else know what you're planning on doing? There's in very few cases is there an advantage. So I mean,
it's like that cliche thing
like
where the villain like ties up the guy and then he's like, before I kill you, I'm going to tell you my whole plan.
And even what? Even in the mafia, you never know who you can trust. I mean, these family members might actually stab you in the back. So just keep it to yourself.
That brings us to number 3, which is never trust anybody.
Nobody,
No one.
You don't trust the boss,
not even us.
I mean, you serve the boss, you serve the underboss,
but eventually, you overthrow him.
But no, that's got to be that's your end game, sure,
obviously.
Of course, but you don't say any of that.
Never get high on your own supply.
No,
classic. We learned that from Scarface.
Exactly. So if you're running drugs, like don't become addicted to them. Heroin, especially, like heroin, that's gonna just ruin you.
Yeah, and so would this next one connected to that. Never sell crack where you rest at.
Yeah, so that's one.
So apparently this mafia.
Yeah, basically, don't sell to your own neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because you got to live there. You got to deal with these are your neighbors. They're going to be coming banging on your door at 3 a.m. trying to get their fix.
Yeah, you don't want them to know where you are.
2 blocks over.
Yeah. Number 6, that goddamn credit, dead it. You think a crackhead paying you back? Forget it.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the 10 crack commandments that I found. This isn't the mafia commandments. I pulled up the wrong page. I'm so sorry.
Huh,
that seemed like it seemed fitting actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to just finish the 10 crack commandments?
That's an amazing song, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, number 7 is keep your family and business completely separate, which is the first one that doesn't go with what we're saying here because This is a family-oriented business.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. You don't want your wife knowing you're in the mafia or your children, and you don't want them to have to, like
you go home, you throw your kid in the air, you eat dinner, everything's fine.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like a jolly old fat guy at home.
Number 8, never keep any weight on you, which is
exactly like you, especially like as a higher ranking member of the mafia, like you have your soldiers and associates out like actually physically selling these drugs for you. You don't actually sell them yourself. You don't hold the shit. Like, why would you?
Number 9, if you ain't getting bagged, stay the fuck from police.
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't
avoid cops altogether. Generally, unless they're like crooked cops that work for you that are on your payroll. Obviously, they're on the take. Yes.
But that actually is rule number 3 of the actual mafia commandments: is never be seen with cops.
So let's get into these actual mafia commandments then.
Okay, yeah. Number 1 is no one can present himself directly to another one of our friends. There must be a third person.
Yes, our friends.
Do it.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to just go up and be like, "Hey, I've heard of you. I'm so and so."
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You have to go through the proper channels.
Yeah,
to
you have to be invited and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 2, never look at the wives of your friends.
No.
If they're talking to you, even don't look at them.
It's going to be like almost picture them in like an Arab garb, like where you're just like looking through them because these women do not exist to you.
Yeah. Number 3, we went over, never be seen with cops. Number 4, don't go to pubs and clubs.
No, you stay
unless you're shaking them down.
You stay out of the discos and you stay away from Cisco.
Because that is, your typical don't shit where you eat. You're going here, you're shaking these people down. They're paying you insurance. You don't want to go there later and then be a regular schmooze, just hanging out,
exactly,
having a drink. That's a bad look.
That's why we were gonna have these social clubs just for our mafia, where you can come and drink and do your disco dancing without being seen with like regos or randos.
Always being available for Cosa Nostra is a duty. What does that mean? Cocaine nose?
Cosa Nostra is the family.
Oh, okay.
This is our family.
Always being available for the family is a duty.
You're on call 24/7.
Even if your wife is in labor.
Yeah, exactly. 24/7. Like 24/7. No exceptions. I mean, you're basically, like think of yourself as an emergency services worker.
Number 6, appointments must absolutely be respected.
Yes. Punctuality. I mean, again, like I was telling you, these mafia rules are there's a lot of good ones that we could apply to our real life situations. You know what I mean? They're not.
That's a good rule to just have, no matter what.
Be on time.
You're living.
Be a decent professional person.
Wives must be treated with respect, but don't look at them in the eyes.
Yes. Yeah.
Once again.
Now respect means like it's not like so much like don't cheat on your wife. It's like, don't rub your wife's nose in it. Don't have your guma or your that's another word for your mistress or the person you're cheating with. Don't bring her over for dinner and be like, wife, cook my mistress dinner. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's crazy. When asked for any information, the answer must be the truth.
Oh yeah, unless you're under oath. But like if you're asked by another mafia associate, you don't lie. You don't lie to your family.
Yeah. Money
keep it 100.
Money cannot be appropriated if it belongs to others or to other families. So you can't steal money.
Yeah. You got to be honest. Yeah. I mean, again, you're going to be stealing money from everybody else. So like keep your family out of it.
People who can't be a part of the family. Anyone who has a close relative in the police. Anyone with a 2-timing relative in the family, anyone who behaves badly and doesn't hold moral values.
And that's going to be like a very like wide, broad. That last one is our excuse to exclude anybody.
Yeah, that's our right to refuse service.
Exactly. So I mean,
that's what we'll provide to you. Anybody out there that's running your own VR world, we will come in there with the family. All of us come in. Put our feet up on the couch. We'll hang out. We'll change the music. We'll pop all the mirrors up. We'll do stuff. But you want people to interact, right?
Yeah.
And if anybody crosses you or does any crazy shit, then we will all vote to ban them, because you can't just ban a person. You have to have like a majority vote. So we will have the
make
majority.
them disappear essentially at the end.
Gone.
You know, like, I mean, cut to the chase. We're gonna make them. We're gonna make that person out of your world.
Yeah.
We're gonna take them out of this world.
And we have a new world that we're going to transport them to, that there's actually a virus in there. They're not able to leave or turn off their headset. Every time they put it on, it just loads them back into this world.
They're going to be stuck in this VR. Then they're going to experience this VR world, and they're going to experience the virtual insanity that we explained last week. And it's I mean,
we'll be in there, you know, and we actually have a new segment on the show, our virtual segment. And just to prove that we will be in there, let's show everyone that we're in there. In our, what's this segment called? Do we have a name for it?
I thought this was the cold open.
Well, no, I did the virtual opening. And then,
and the thing we did.
Yeah, and then we're going to cut to the thing that we are about to do.
VR Troopers.
Let's cut
to the theme song for VR Troopers, our new segment, and then we'll cut to VR Troopers, the new segment.
That's a great idea. Let me go ahead and pull that up. And while we get ready to cut to our brand new segment, VR Troopers.
Down control. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are VR.
Come on, dude. You got it. Oh. That looked goofy on my end, but...
All right, we might have to call this a game.
Yeah. Let's go over to that mirror. We're supposed to record a thing for the podcast anyway. Whoa. Yeah, let's go over there.
Where's this mirror?
Over here by the couch.
I seem to have trouble like just moving myself out.
Oh, I'm still recording, dude. I forgot. You're not supposed to turn with the right. You're just supposed to look. That'll just like pop you left and right. We gotta record this thing. We gotta record a thing for the thing. I'm recording. I've been recording, man. Real life us. They're relying on us. Do you even have your headset on? What it says you're away from your keyboard. Hey. Let's just go. We gotta go. We'll just sign off. All right. Let's just go over here to the mirror.
Where's the mirror?
It's right up here. Okay. And then come stand next to me.
I am.
Okay. Take back to you guys in the real world.
I don't see a mirror.
Oh, you have to turn the mirror on over here. That's why.
Fuck, are you serious? How do I turn a mirror on?
I turned it on. I thought it turned it on for you too.
Okay, now I see what I'm looking like,
Hey.
and I can be doing the Italian hands.
There we go. There you go, baby. There you go.
I got
Yeah, right. So, it was a pleasure to have you guys.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how Mikey has like a nice wardrobe, probably a nicer wardrobe than his real wardrobe, and I'm over here in like underwear and as a green guy. Like, how is this fair?
I don't know, man. I mean, we choose our avatars, and you chose that.
I didn't choose this. This is. You think I would have chose this?
Well, you're in it, and we're in it, and so are you. So we'll see you guys next week. Or, I mean, back to you guys in the studio. Back to us.
Back to the real reality. Can we get like a wave effect?
Yeah. Here, look at me and do it. Say it again.
Can we get like a
No,
wave?
say back to the real realities.
All right. Hey, you. No, I see. I'm trying to do too much now. Hey, you got back to the real world. No. This is what happens when people stop being polite and start being real. Reality. Back to you.
Welcome back to Real Reality. That was crazy.
It's
like a whole segment. It's a whole new world.
One
man.
of our better segments for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to be in there. and we're going to be protected.
We're running rackets. We're protecting. We're doing waste management. We're taking bets.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving out loans. We're loan sharking.
Yeah. Bookies.
Bookies, yeah, bets.
We're bookies.
See the button man. Oh, never mind. That doesn't apply to you guys.
What's a button man?
Button man is someone who can apply basically to become a made man,
Okay.
potential made man candidate.
Yeah, that doesn't apply
Which
to
is
you guys.
yeah, you haven't even been. You're not even.
Here's something that does apply to you guys. If you do cross the family, is cement shoes, and we all know what that is. That's sleeping with the fishes, and we all know what that is. Is that on the list too?
Yeah,
it's got to be, right?
I mean, you would think.
It's not.
No, that's actually not on the Wikipedia list.
Is that in the? Well, no, this is an official list that we got from the Mafia.
Yeah, this is like an official. You know what I mean? Like that's more of like a movie type cliche.
It doesn't even say it in the cement shoes one. Sleep with the fishes. I don't know, man. Yeah. What if it's a new Mandela effect and sleep with the fishes never happened?
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
So I'm getting old, you know? I'm 35 now. Here, I'm getting old. And this is what I did. You want to hear what I did the other day?
This guy here, I tell you, this guy here, this guy here.
You know what I did? You want to hear what I did?
This funny guy. We got a funny guy over here.
I fell asleep. Last night, I got off of work.
Hey, a funny guy here.
Check it out. Last night, I got off of work, right? I took a dinner. I took a nap. I took a shower. I fell asleep.
Oh,
That's all. I'm old.
Yeah, I'm getting a little old myself.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was solid.
Not bad. Yeah, dude, I'm getting old. I did, I was getting no engagement on any of my Facebook posts for like a week. And I thought that like maybe just my humor was off or something. Like,
I don't want to like this all these posts. No.
And then I
unfollow.
And then I thought I got shadow banned, right? I was like, obviously I got shadow banned for something
look at
I
this,
did.
Look at this old.
So, do you remember like a week ago when I had sent you that video of me playing VR poker?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, when I do a screen record on the Oculus, I can either take a screenshot, which I could send as in Messenger or post on my Facebook wall. And then if I take a video, I can't send it in Messenger. I can only post on my Facebook wall. So what I did is I switched it to only you. I was like, no friends, nobody sees this except for Ty. So that way I could post it and then I could share it to you and you could see it, but then it didn't show up for everybody else.
Exclusive,
right?
Yeah.
Well, I never changed it back. So all week I was posting stuff and it was going to just you.
That's funny. And like I really
and you're never on Facebook.
Yeah.
And there's other people that are posting the whole time. So it was just like going out into the oblivion and I was like, what's wrong? Like, why am I getting nothing?
That would explain
Then I tagged Raven in a thing. Oh yeah, the podcast that I shared last week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it went out to only you. I shared it to you. And I tagged Raven in a thing and she didn't like react to it or say anything or comment on it. And I was like, that's kind of weird.
Caused a whole fight, probably.
So I brought it up and I was like, why the fuck didn't you like my post? And
like
it was
my
a whole
Facebook
thing.
post.
Yeah, you made it look like we're fighting is what I said. And I went in there to go look at the post and it said only.
Did you apologize?
Did
you apologize with a rose?
No, I hit her. And then I felt old. Cause like maybe like 5 years ago, if I did that, I'd be like, oh, I'm so high and I'm so dumb.
It's like a boomer thing to do.
It is a very boomer thing to do. That I did that and then I didn't check that.
Mikey Boomer.
I was all upset about my post not getting any reactions or reach for days. And I didn't even think to check that. because I never changed it. That was the first time I've ever changed it. So it's like, I don't even go in that setting. I've never even been there.
It's Facebook problems, man. Most adults over 50 have them.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get them. How? I've been on Facebook since it started, and now all of a sudden I got Facebook problems. And I also have a problem with the metaverse. Let's talk about my beef with the metaverse.
Let's talk about this metaverse. Yeah. Let's hear it. Come at me, metaverse. I got a bone to pick with you, and you don't want to pick a bone with me. Because you pick a bone with me, you pick a bone with my capo. You pick a bone with my capo, you pick a bone with my soldier.
Whoa, no. Goons.
Goons.
A baba goose.
I feel like hand gestures are going to be super, super key here. I mean, like you don't want to speak without hand gestures.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of keep them moving.
And then anytime you could do it, I'll put it in post in front of me. This metaverse, right? It was supposed to launch just the other day. And I thought that much like every other app and world within this Oculus landscape, you just kind of find the app, you download it, you sign in, you make an account, you're in.
You're good to go.
You're in there.
You're good to go. You're in there.
So to join the metaverse, you have to go to like the Sandbox or Decentraland, which are two big like virtual real estate worlds that are like based on the blockchain.
Right.
And you have to go there and create an account through your Facebook account. So like through their Facebook portal, which will give you a crypto wallet that you can use in the metaverse to buy goods and services and stuff. So you can't just link your PayPal or your bank account or anything like that. You need this crypto wallet, which is owned by Facebook, which is linked to the Federal Reserve. So it's no longer like a decentralized, decentralized currency, right? So, that kind of kills the whole blockchain, crypto. Hey, whoa, careful. That's a real knife. That's not a prop. We got that from the Dollar Tree.
Explains why I'm still here.
Yeah, right. So the whole thing about Metaverse was that Facebook wasn't going to own it. That it's owned by everyone.
So basically Facebook lied to you. This is the first time Facebook's lied to you?
No.
So it's just this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Now are you still planning on using Facebook itself?
Yes, and I'm also planning on joining the Metaverse. But I have a beef with it now.
Oh, okay.
I was all in. I was all in before.
Okay. So you pushed all your chips in, but now you're retracting the bet, which isn't legal in poker.
I reached across the line.
You're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna bet half my chips.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I was gonna join on drop day. I was gonna be one of the first people in there and be waiting.
You're not waiting in line. No, you're not waiting. Yeah. You're gonna wait for all of them to sign up, and then you're gonna, like once the website's not as slow, you're gonna wait to go back.
Yeah. Gotta let them get all the bugs worked out and shit. But obviously I'm gonna fucking, especially if people are diving in there and people are using it and it's like a whole thing, because I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard that it's really shitty and like cheesy. And then I've also heard that it's like VR chat with more money behind it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was picturing.
Yeah, because there's all these different worlds and events and games,
but also
build your own stuff.
It's gonna be like the most woke, like boring thing possible. You can't. Yeah. There's gonna be like literally you're gonna have to like maintain a 6-foot social distance in the VR world because of COVID.
Whereas in
you're gonna
VR
have to wear
chat,
a COVID mask in there. You're not gonna be able to talk about election fraud in there.
Not at all. Yeah, there's going to be words that they just edit out.
Nope. Yeah.
And then you get booted.
This isn't going to be like 8chan at all.
Yeah. So in VR chat, I saw this guy, this, probably 12-year-old kid that had some, anime character that was in like an apron, naked in an apron.
Oh yeah, no.
And then the apron ripped off and it was just tits. And then he pissed all over me. So a bunch of piss came out.
This really happened?
This really happened in the Spider-Man world.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
I'm in there, I'm shooting the webs, I'm swinging around. This avatar comes and pisses on me, tits out. And there's no way that you'll be able to do that in the metaverse, which I guess is Facebook Horizons. So Horizons is like their main platform that the metaverse is going to exist on. But the metaverse also exists in Sandbox and Decentraland because the metaverse is like everywhere, like Jesus.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I still don't know.
These are wild times, man. Uncertain times for sure. But you know what? I feel
I know that we're at a turning point.
we're at a fork in the road, would you say?
Yeah, we absolutely are.
You can go one way, you can go the other. There's only two choices you can make. You either take the red pill, you take the green pill.
No, it's not. It's not a pill situation.
Well,
not a red pill situation.
I mean, you said it's a fork in the road situation.
It is a fork in the road.
Red pill, blue pill situation. I mean,
no,
it's
not
the
always.
Same
it doesn't
analogy.
always have to be.
It's the same. Basically saying there's two choices you can make.
But you can't say red pill because we're gonna get blocked off of fucking the metaverse for that.
Jesus Christ.
I think that with everybody getting Oculuses right now, Oculi, with everyone acquiring their Oculi and all of this stuff happening at the same time and the COVID again, I feel like I said this all last week, but everything all happened at the perfect time. And I think that this is like a time that we're going to look back on in 10 years and be like, this was where it all changed. Like, this is where shit went different.
Perfect way to end this. I just got a message from my old lady. Where's the Oculus? Was looking forward to using it, but I guess I can't since it's obviously not here.
We'll see you next week.
Natural habitat recording.
Do you even have your headset on?